For everyone who didn't want the National Guard and the agencies to come to Memphis, there's been 153 arrests, 5 gang members of those 153, 40 something illegal guns off the street. Okay. 5 missing children have already been recovered. 5. If those 5 children's lives aren't enough to have the entire National Guard and whoever here in our city, if their lives aren't enough for you, then keep being hateful. 5 children have been found. That should say enough.
Okay. Yeah, it should. But it won't though, because the problem is that the people that are kind of pushing up against the National Guard even being there do not really truthfully care about any of these things. I mean, they generally will posture as if this is what matters. We need to fix the problem, but they really don't want to fix the problem. It seems they just want to have conversations about fixing the problem, but never have any action. The National Guard being there right now is proving that action can actually happen. 100 arrests should be more. Memphis should be more.
Man, I'm scared in the motherfucker. I got these out here. Man, somebody just got pulled over by me, cool. I want to show y'all so bad, but I'm scared. They deep as look, these ain't playing and unmarked. I stumped that shit. Every last one of them. Hold on. Man, I swear to God, I'm scared as hell. And it ain't even me being pulled over, but I'm scared as they looking in the cars and everything. Check them out. Check them out. Oh, shit. I'm finna get the fuck. I'm finna go up in this store, though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got me f***ed up. And I'm going out the other door. That y'all can have it. I just want my food. I'm hungry. I just want something to eat, goddamn. These niggas just pulled up 4-5 car deep for this one car. I swear to God. Man, y'all stay safe out there, cool.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. It definitely seems like this person here is absolutely like inundated with fear of the police. And the reason why she's so afraid of the police is because the culture, based off how she sounds at least, that she came from, basically victimizes themselves to the point where they truthfully believe that the police being there or National Guard being there is something to their detriment. But the problem is that, bro, if you actually sit down for a second, understand what's going on here, all right, put things together. If you have no problems, then you have no problems. You get what I'm saying here, guys, right? Like if you're not out here causing all of the crazy, you're good. What are you worried about exactly? Truth be told here, right? So you saying be safe out there? Are you telling the criminals to be safe out there, or what's happening here? Like, this is a great thing for specifically areas like Memphis, Raleigh, Baton Rouge, like, guys, all of these places need to be hit immediately by the National Guard. Like, and the fact that we're getting all these massive arrests, okay, and we're also getting, children found, and lives that are being basically saved here. I've been saying this now for probably the last couple of weeks since I found that all these things were basically happening. I am not changing my stance on this here. One life saved is worth them being there. You get what I'm saying here, guys? Like, the people who are going to lose their lives without their presence now are alive. But okay.
Please stay safe, cause I ain't gonna lie, this shit scary than a motherfucker. I hate the police, on God. Stay safe though.
If you're a gang member in Memphis, Tennessee, you better retire right now because the feds have just unleashed 200 federal agents in your city. This is called the Memphis Safe Task Force. They released 200 federal agents, FBI, DEA, ATF, all that. They're trying to make the city of Memphis safer, so they're releasing all these agents to take over and stop crime. They already started arresting people and getting greedy. You might be thinking you're selling to the home, you're selling to a customer. Whole time you're going to be selling to an FBI agent. Oh,
why do you care about the lifestyle, let's say, or feelings or any of these things about the person who is selling narcotics, poison legitimately to their community? Please don't care about these people. All right. Let them be the first ones to get caught up.
Over 200 agents are in your city right now.
Good.
So anything you got going on in Memphis, anything, just stop. The mayor is mad. He said this is an invasion of the public. But the feds don't give a fuck. They're tired. They're tired of Memphis being a shithole, so they're there to control shit. No,
Good.
it might lead to racial profiling. So a lot of people in the community are scared about that. That it might target black neighborhoods and just start attacking people.
They're going to target the places with the highest crime. If the highest crime specifically is an area that is populated exclusively, let's say, by majority black people, then that's what's going to happen, right? I mean, it kind of is what it is in the context of here. Do I like the concept of racial profiling? No, guys, all right? But understand, they need to target the areas that have the highest rate of criminality, period. If it has a lot of black people in it, then they're going to arrest a lot of black people. That's it, guys. I mean, listen, crime is crime. I don't care who's doing it, bro. All right. There is no allegiance to a criminal or criminal minded individual, guys. Someone who's legitimately poisoning the community. Hard pass, send them all to jail.
You know how it go, man. The normal shit. This is nothing new. My question is, damn, the feds can actually just come into a city even if the mayor doesn't ask.
Yes.
And just start controlling shit. So who really runs the city? Does the mayor run the city, or does Washington, D.C. run the city? My main problem with this is that we're not solving the root issue. We're talking about drugs, guns, and this is all product from poverty. Why don't we try to fix Memphis, get Memphis out of poverty, and we won't have these occurrences? Instead, it's just like political shadow, like, oh yeah, we went to Memphis and we stopped all these violent offenders and shit like that, and all these people buying guns and shit. Well, that doesn't change shit. The next people up are just gonna buy guns too. Like, what the Instead, we could,
go ahead, let me hear your
enrich the communities.
Okay.
Get the vibes to change from killing and shit to, okay, let's make this money. Okay, there's opportunity.
Give
okay,
people
this, that, and the third
things.
But this just looks like a political psyop, if you ask me.
Right.
What problems are this really solving? But hey, man, let me know what you think. Do you guys think this is a good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a great idea.
What do you think the outcome would be? Do you think the community would get better or worse?
Okay, so like this is towards the end, we're getting like coherent statements, and that's actually absolutely appreciated, because there is like a lot of like deep thought type of conversations that could be had about this. I've also said within these last couple of weeks that this has been going on here, that this is just a band-aid. All right. We need to actually fix things. I mean, like having conversations about, hey guys, it's bad to do this. They know it's bad to do this. They don't care. Right. Like the culture is kind of pushing them to do this for some reason. So talking about it is one thing. Doing things is the exact opposite. But I'm also not for the sole purpose of giving people things specifically that have not earned it. Right. So if we're coming directly out of this type of scenario here, how do we fix this? Guys, I do not know. And I was hoping that he could give some type of insight, but again, he does not know. It seems like no one knows. So the only way we can actually fix things is with the hammer, if that makes any sense. Right. The people that were going to lose their lives are no longer going to lose their lives because the National Guard is there. The ones that were committing all the crimes, again, I've said this numerous times here, I do not care the reason why. All right. Like, I understand there are a lot of whys, but I've also known and encountered within my travels around the globe multiple times here, guys. I've encountered people that are seriously impoverished, like not like American, I'm poor, right? But these people specifically still had the ability to kind of make sure that they raised their kids in a way that did not like propagate criminality. Okay, like they had complete control over everything that the kids consumed and experienced, right? So poverty specifically can be somewhat indicative, let's say, of criminality, but it seems to be more of a Western thing, because again, even the poorest Americans are richer than some of the richer people outside the United States of America, obviously disregarding the obviously rich, right? So like you could be making a whole lot of money in like some Central African Republic, let's just say this year. You could be super rich there compared to the other people that are there. You could be making like, bro, $1,000 a month. That's crazy, right? But these people still, even though they are still legitimately impoverished on a world scale, they are still not, you get what I'm saying here, committing crime like that at high rates, at least. And the crime that we're talking about is not even something that is like actually meaningful. And I've said numerous times here, when it comes down to like food, water, things that are actually required to sustain, I am a lot more lenient on someone stealing some bread than someone selling narcotics. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying here, guys? Like someone who is stealing bread from the store, or like meat, I'm a little bit more lenient. Let's just say that there. Should you be doing it? No, because you're stealing labor from other people that basically procured the meat, or vegetables, etc. Right? You're still stealing things. But I would be a lot more lenient on that than what is going on in Memphis, Tennessee, right? Or in the majority of our like inner city ghettos and things like that, guys.
This is why in politics, man. Stay tapped in for more.
Just got back from Memphis. When I tell you, Memphis is a totally different place right now. For real. I did not know that President Trump was sending them guys down there. And when I say it's police everywhere. For real though. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I ain't never seen Memphis like this before. Cause I go down there and drop off a load at the hospital. You know, you see your normal scragglies, whatever. You know what I mean? Hospital, I don't know why hospital's always a place where they won't hang out at, but it is what it is. But traffic was different. Police is on every corner. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking that they was gonna send them guys to Chicago. I know. See, I don't go to Chicago, so I wouldn't know that anyway.
Surprise.
But boy, Memphis, boy, I know they people's like, yes, crime is slowed down. I mean, it look like a totally different city right now. The vibes are different. I don't know. I guess it's just me, man, but Memphis changing for the good, y'all.
Okay.
As they should. The people need that, though. The people need to stop all this riffraff and all this craziness these young kids got going on, man. Scared to leave your house, scared to go to the grocery store, scared to go to the gas station.
I was going to live like that.
One time, I wouldn't even go to certain gas stations if I see too many of them out there. For real, I keep it pushing. I wouldn't give a damn if I'm about to run out of gas. I'm going to keep it pushing. So, right now, it's a totally different breed down there right now, boy. I mean, I'm talking about the whole boatload is down there. Police everywhere, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I know the people like, yo, we needed this. And I agree with them. I agree with the people. They do need that. They need peace and love.
Ooh, that's the one. Yeah, guys. See, this is what I'm saying here. It's not so much like, Trump is sending people to here because he hates us and they're just trying to I don't know, enslave us. I've seen somebody say this here also. They're trying to control us completely. It's just like, bro, listen. Obviously, if your parents didn't teach you not to kind of deal with yourself in that manner because your parents are similar to you, right? Then I can understand that. Well, then how about this here, guys? Not all parents are good parents, okay? So what's happening right now is that the federal government is going to be your parent now, okay? It is what it is here in the context here. So like if you have no ability to control yourself, all right, then guess what happens now? They'll control you for you. They'll control everything for you, guys, all right? They'll fix the things. And I'm definitely glad that at least we had two individuals specifically in this video that were basically in promotion exclusively and an understanding of what's actually going on because they had a level of maturity. We're talking about people that are like legitimately adults versus the children that were in here talking basically about how bad this is because they no longer could basically run rampant in the way that they used to. Like, listen, leave them there. Leave them in many places. Like, I would legitimately send National Guard directly to like O Block in Chicago. Send them right there. Fix that. Fix that immediately. Fix all of that, guys. All right. People do not need to live in legitimate fear. What type of person is being raised in these environments exactly? Like you're wondering why, like certain communities are generally having a hard time climbing out of American poverty, guys. It's because these things are never being fixed and you're waiting on someone else to fix your problems instead of raising your kid to the point where they actually have the ability to discern from right or wrong without specifically going to a firearm because little Johnny down the block just bought something that you can't afford, so you're jealous, and so you're going to now either sell narcotics to reach whatever he bought or end up taking his life out of some ridiculous jealousy, right? Like that's someone stepped on my shoe. Who cares about your shoe, bro? All right. Like there's so many things kind of within like the culture that are just toxic. And what do you think? A culture not raised by men, large scale, right? There's like no structure or masculinity in most of these households because the government is the daddy in a sense here, right? But I do think that the new version of government daddy makes a little bit more sense because now we're just using a hammer, right? There's no more peace and love nonsense, guys. It's no more empathy. It's no more, oh, I had to do this to do this, and that's why I did this. Who cares? You did it, bro. Right? Like again, there are poor people around the world who do not go out and act in a way that there are some people acting in the United States of America consistently, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. Right, clean it all up, fix it all up immediately, and leave the National Guard to some of these places. But yes, it is a band-aid. When they leave, things are going to get spicy again because we're not actually fixing the root cause, and the root cause is basically the obliteration of a toxic culture. How do you do that? How do you do that? Like the Geneva Convention's going to love us, right? Like you have to get rid of the toxic, ghettoized community. Get rid of it immediately. Right? Period. It cannot. It can no longer exist in its same similar state. It is not conducive to the people. You're wondering why we keep getting the same results because we're not fixing anything. We're talking, guys. But all right, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. As the story progresses, we'll definitely jump into some more. I think you guys sent me about 20 of these videos, so we'll see where we take this. All right. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.